affairs coordinator, he should be taking the responsibility first. Now, I accept that the language elements are something which Dr. Arif doesn't present the necessary skills. But if this is, for example, a giant Word document, then any of us could do it. And I would suggest that it would be the academic affairs coordinator's responsibility.
Okay, I agree. So this job we will not give to you, don't worry. So, and the job to make reordering, I will do myself. I will do myself this reordering, and also I will not wait for, let's say, improvement of English language. First step, it will be only to put as PDF file to the website of our college, okay? For our purpose, it is enough. So only for the people who want to know something about college, they can print or make this PDF file and take some information. And if in the future we want to publish as this document, maybe it will be after 1 year, okay, we will find time to, or I will find some, you know, there is some, if you are speaking about grammar error, then I can put through this spell checking, no? No. So you are saying about you are about stylistics.
No. I'll just if I open to page.
Give me example.
I'll take a sample page. Okay, I'm on page 6. All right. I'm just reading it here. Okay, HBCC efforts to help students attain their highest educational goals and to provide them as a. It's not correct. It should be, for example, HBCC strives. Okay, efforts is not the correct. It just isn't the correct vocabulary, and you're not going to get that from a spell checker or from a grammar checker.
Efforts is not a verb.
Well, they've just been exactly, yes, it isn't in fact a verb. It's a noun that's been used as a verb, and the verb should be something like strive, or makes every effort to, for example. But okay, all right. That aside, can I just make a suggestion about what we do as the next process? Okay.
Before that, one comment.
Yes.
So I saw in your subsection English language unit, you are referring now only for the 4 courses, but now you have 5, no? So it's better to count this 214.
Yes.
So, you know, in this page 19, you have 2 or 3 places, you refer only the 4 courses,
Not in the revised version.
Now in the revised version it is 5?
Yes.
Okay, and you had also this 214.
Yes.
Not description, but in introduction.
Yes.
You have done?
Yes.
Because today in the morning I checked, but I haven't seen. Anyway,
Yes.
okay, you put here.
Yes.
Very good.
So
Okay,
that
now.
actually refers to the second point. I mean, like I think everyone agrees that Dr. Arif's suggestion about reorganising the booklet is a very good one, and we're all in agreement over that. So perhaps the first activity should be to do that, and then come back to a meeting where we can discuss content, at least.
Okay.
Okay, because for example, let me just give you an example. The continuing education program. Okay, well the description of that is.
Yeah,
It's not right, you know. It's just, and it's not even. It doesn't even exist at the moment, for example. And so there are certain elements of the content outside the remit of individual coordinators, which perhaps are worth discussing before we go to the internal publishing.
No, before internal publish also?
Yeah, I think so, because there are certain. Yeah, I mean. There are certain things in this which I think we probably agree are not within the remit of individual coordinators, our individual courses and programs. But there are things in textually, not grammatically or vocabulary wise, that are misrepresentational or are wrong. and perhaps it would be worth removing those or revising those between us before it goes to internal publication.
I agree. I also think that...
There's no point in compounding the errors.
By the way, are you taking photographs or recording
No.
the sound?
I only make, how to say in Spanish, grabar. You know grabar?
Grabar.
Grabar.
Yes, yeah, recording.
Recording?
Only.
Yeah, okay.
Because you asked me last
You
time.
can keep it on the table.
I keep on the table.
As in rotogravure.
I would like to have your photo too much.
Censored.
Since last
Okay.
time.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Yes, I agree with that. Another thing, actually, while we're talking about photos, is that Dr. Basim, I don't know whether he was following the shall we say, the cultural regulations of the kingdom or what, but there are many photos like this one, which, quite frankly, I think are an embarrassment.
In what sense? What?
Well, a picture of an empty corridor with pot plants.
Well, I'm more concerned about the foliage that's growing everywhere that actually isn't out there.
But you know, there are some quite good photographs actually of students looking interested and you know, looking keen, and this one, you know, there's some things here in the electronics section, and you know, let's have photos like this. I mean, I read in the beginning that the mission of the college is that learning through doing or something, it says, doesn't it? Where is it?
College believes in the importance of
Yeah,
learning
number
by
6,
doing.
the college believes in the importance of learning by doing. Now let's have photos that reflect the mission statement. Let's have students doing things.
Well, for example, that would be something we could discuss at the next meeting when we've got the
Reordering, yes.
organised.
Anyway, I think the empty corridors could be deleted.
So about the pictures,
Rather than
we will
could put
discuss
some,
later.
Photographs of the library.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say,
we
yeah,
could-
well, particularly if you want to see somewhere deserted, take photographs of the library.
Yeah. Well, there's
No, we'll force some students in there and take some photos.
Sometimes you have to force students to go in the library. They don't.
Yeah, I know, we do that. We do that anyway.
And what about this learning resources unit? Actually, my question, how we understand this in our...
LRE.
Because here, there is reference to library, and it is more, no, they have many facilities, but let's say, but learning resources unit as a library.
It's not only the library. They are supposed to be taking care of all your learning or supporting units for learning. For instance, the library, the photocopying, the projectors, and
No, but do we really need to
do-
mention
yeah,
the
but
LRU in the bulletin?
yes, that is the point. That do we have to mention that,
Because-
Or
do we
not?
have to?
This
do
my
we
question.
have to like jot down points for them?
Yeah, I think probably, I mean, again, this is, well, we can discuss this one now,
Because
you
we
know,
are-
but it's a sort of thing
Yes,
we can
yes.
discussing in the
Because
next
we are,
meeting, you know.
we should normally display our academic units in the bulletin, not our supporting units.
Well, it depends how photogenic they are and how large they are. I mean, when you have a university with the
already
really
have, like,
hardware
photographs.
resources that KFUPM has got,
What about KFUPM?
then well,
No,
KFUPM uses all of this
Are they
those
mentioning
massive
in the bulletin?
resources as advertising.
It is, in fact, it is an
I don't
attraction.
think-
Yeah,
I don't
it
think so
is
it's
sort
there
of.
in the bulletin.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it's-
Library photographs are always in. Like I've been in printing business. I've been in printing business for almost 8 years, and I've been making many bulletins for many colleges and.
There is a public relations department at KFU.